Hey guys, let's see how to view a Tapo C200 via VLC. As you can see, I have my computer already working, and here is the Tapo C200 working on my living room, okay? And I can have more than one camera working back there. So as you can see, I have another instance of the VLC. I can work with more than one, and I'm gonna show you how you can add a new camera here. Basically, this is the C200, right? I can add an extra one here. Let me just show here that I have this also working. That's the Tapo C100. And I can just come here to the settings and create an account for this camera, local account. Basically here on advanced settings, you see camera account. Just come here and you see this about camera account. There's some information here, how it works. You just click create. You read this to understand that you're not going to record locally anymore because you're going to use the VLC feature or the RTSP feature, right, to work with the VLC. So you understand and agree. And here you can create a username and a password for the local account on your camera. So let me just put here, let's say Tapo C100 for this camera. And the password, let me just use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 as the password. Great. There we go. And now I have my account enabled. All right. Then next thing here is just come to the network settings and see what's the IP that you have here. Okay. You see that I have the 10.0.0.195. It could be different for you depending on the router that you have there. The router is going to give the camera an IP address, okay? So I just check here to make a static IP address, so it's not gonna change anymore. And then I'm gonna have this one working, okay? So I just hit save. And now that I have this IP address, I can come here to my computer on VLC, open the media player and come to media, open a work stream. And here I'm gonna type this IP address, which is 10.0.0.195. And here is stream 1. Okay, just put the stream 1 here and hit play. And now I'm gonna enter the username and password, right? So Tapo C100 for this one. And the password 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the one that I'm using. And there we go. Now I have the streaming also work for the Tapo C100. So basically Tapo C200, same way. Let me just come back here so you see that I have a Tapo C200 on my Tapo app as well. One more time. There we go. So I have more than one camera. Tapo C200 is just right here. When I tap on it, I see there. I can even control the PTZ from here. It's working pretty fine, right? So back here to the computer, see the camera back there, but here I don't have control. It's a PTZ camera, I don't have any control, I just have video. So that's why it's different when you work with a fixed camera like the C100 that you don't need to move. And when you work with a camera that's a PTZ camera like this C200. Anyway, you can have this while you are working, for example. You can leave it here any way you want, any size you want, just like so. And you can, let's say, keep an eye on your baby or pet or something, right? But that works locally only, okay? Just make sure that you have this idea that it works locally. If you want to use some remote setup to see your Tapo C200 or your Tapo C100, I have another video here on the channel, how you can use on Windows, for example, or even on Mac, the remote view for those cameras, okay? So I hope you like this video. Please just subscribe to this channel, leave your thumbs up in your comments, and I see you in the next one.